Does John Cena or does Cody Rhodes need to win the WrestleMania 41 matchup more? We discuss in this video. What's good, y'all? This your boy Woke, back with another video today. We've seen the amazing news of John Cena finally turning heel after, they say, 21 years. Something to that degree, 21, 22, 23 years. Over 2 decades of being the good guy. He turned heel, betrayed Cody Rhodes, and joined The Rock. Man, what's crazy is, at this point, I'm so intrigued by John Cena potentially turning heel and what he'll do in this role that it almost makes me wonder, if John Cena is as great as we expect him to be as a heel, should his character lose? What would a loss to heel Cena do to the character, right? And that got me thinking, man, does Cena heel need to win more, or does Cody in his current iteration need to win more? So let's take it as Cena as a heel. If we think Cena's gonna give us some cinema, give us some amazing moments, some amazing storytelling, amazing promo work, and really goes at Cody and the fans eat it up and love him, a la Final Boss Rock when he came back last year, that character should be booked powerful, in my opinion. Their character should look very strong. That character, in many ways, should probably win their first matchup. The Rock last year faced Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins with Roman Reigns by his side and won the night one main event of WrestleMania. He pinned Cody Rhodes even to look powerful, to look strong. John Cena, assuming he doesn't wrestle anybody else before WrestleMania, obviously, his first match as a heel will be versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. If he loses, does that make his character less legit in a way? Or if he loses, maybe it's interference. Maybe it's people that he turned his back on coming back to bite him in the ass, and maybe he beat Cody, and then there's something else, a la Stone Cold Steve Austin. Maybe Roman comes to help Cody. Who knows? CM Punk comes to help Cody. Maybe that's a possibility if it's clear that heel Cena is stronger than Cody. Heel Cena is more powerful, more intimidating, obviously, and he has the upper hand on Cody. But Cody's will to win, Cody's never give up, never die attitude, and then ultimately Cena's own back turning to become a heel bites him in the butt when previous foes and previous people that he spurned, with him being such a good guy all these years, they come back to actually cost Cena. That would be interesting, because I think that the object is winning and losing, but then within the winning and losing, it's like, how do you win? How do you lose? If Cena loses not clean, I think that could potentially preserve the character and the aura and the mystique around heel Cena. Because at this point, it's like, man, what does Cody losing do? Cody losing at this point would be a little short-sighted. And I say short-sighted in the sense that Cody Rhodes is the present and he's the future right now. John Cena, we know this is his last year. So this is literally it for John Cena. It'll be very short-sighted, nearsighted even, to just give him the belt right now. But on top of that, a loss right now, Cody wouldn't have the belt for a good year. A Mania to Mania without being the champ. Does Cody need more build to become a bigger babyface? Because eventually, like, if Cody loses, he needs to fight Cena again to get the belt back. It wouldn't make sense to lose to Cena, then somewhere along the road they run it back. I don't know if people want to see the match twice. I think the point of the booking is to kind of give it to us like a once in a lifetime, or like a one-time thing at this Cena versus Cody. And I think at that point, you would probably want Cena to take the pin from Cody in a true passing of the torch moment. Even though the torch has pretty much been passed to Cody, but like a even better passing of the torch moment where Cena does not defeat Cody Rhodes. Maybe gives him the match of his life, puts him through hell, but Cody comes out on top. What would that say about the current product of WWE if the current product loses to, in a way, the previous product in John Cena? That'd be somewhat of a symbolic stain on the current product that Cena had to come back, beat Cody, and Cody needs more build to get it back. You know, it'll be a compelling story, but it's like we don't need to nerf Cody character anymore, because honestly, realistically, Cody won't hold the belt by WrestleMania 42. I think he's going to lose the belt sometime this year. I just don't think at this point it's right. You know, you still got Roman lingering around. You still got the bloodline stands in their feelings. Him beating Cena in his last Mania. Him beating Cena once Cena's turned heel. Him beating Cena, overcoming him, and really taking that torch from the true last big face of WWE. Because, you know, salute to Roman, but honestly, they've been looking for a new Cena. Roman finally hit with the Tribal Chief gimmick, but Cena is what they were looking. They were looking for the next Cena, and Cody is the next Cena. So it would only make sense for Cody to beat Cena, in my opinion. With that being said, though, like I just said earlier, would heel Cena lose any steam? They would just have to make sure the loss is correct, and also too, Cena losing would set up an arc and a storyline of him being evil, turning his back on people, and then him kind of going through the motions, going through various feuds. I can imagine Randy, Punk, AJ Styles, and various other nice feuds he could have where he goes back in between and back and forth for like, should I be bad? Should I be good? And like he just does that for a year. SummerSlam, maybe it's him and Punk. You know, maybe depending on how they do the match at 41, if Punk comes out to help Cody, he do Punk and Cena SummerSlam, or you do Cena and Randy if Randy comes out to help Cody. You know, you can do so much with that storyline right there. Then after that, he can keep going through pain, suffering, turmoil. He's bad, but low-key, they're trying to speak the life back into him. Be good, Cena, be good, be good. And that ultimately culminates in him eventually turning back babyface at the very end of his reign, or rather at the very end of this year, to eventually win the belt back from someone. And at that point, I think it wouldn't be him beating Cody to get the 17. I think it'll be, if they do it right, they could possibly have Punk Cena at SummerSlam, right? Then it'll be Randy versus Cody, and Randy taking the belt off Cody. And by the end of the year, you get Randy Orton, John Cena, where Randy Orton turned on Cody, and Randy is bad, and Cena eventually has made the full loop to become a babyface again, to face Randy Orton to win 17. So I think that's probably the most compelling and the path that makes the most sense. I don't see them having Cody lose, but just hypothetically speaking, if Cody does lose, Cena wins the belt. I don't think they give Cody, they will want to give Cody a rematch, but I don't think they, booking wise, it would make sense to give Cody a rematch. It would maybe lose to Flair if you run it back again, because at that point, if Cody got an immediate rematch, him losing twice to Cena, that would be bad. Cena could hold the belt for a while, have some feuds with Punk, have some feuds with Randy. Hell, maybe Cody starts doubting himself. Shit, maybe John is right. Maybe he had it figured out. He was a good guy longer than I was, and he eventually turned. So maybe I'm wrong this whole time. But then at that point, it's like Cena could be feuding with Punk, Randy. Cena already have 17 out the way. Eventually, he loses the belt at SummerSlam, or he loses the belt later in the year to a Punk or a Randy, and then that sets up Randy or Punk versus Cody at WrestleMania 42, and Cody wins the belt back. You know, it's a lot of options, man. It's some cool options, I think, and this all is subjective how they want to take it. Of those two scenarios, I'd rather the path of Cody keeping the belt, retaining, and eventually getting a Randy Orton turn, or Cody dropping it to Randy Orton and we getting Cena, Randy Orton at the end of the year. But not gonna lie, that Cena winning, him carrying the mantle, and Cody kind of going through his own personal inner turmoil, where Cody is trying to not to go to the dark side and everybody's trying to force Cena to come back to the good side. It'll like be the two biggest baby faces going through these internal struggles at the same time. One already evil trying to become good, Cody trying to not to go evil, but he sees the benefits of going bad, and Cena being so reluctant to go back good, but eventually he does. Like, it'll be really good cinema either way. I just think for my own narrative, I want Cody to win. I want Cody to have that dub under his belt, ended Roman's reign, beat John Cena. So next year, maybe, we could eventually get Cody with the belt back and facing Randy Orton. Who knows? Rock might be back. We might get Rock versus Cody. We'll see. It's a lot of options, man. But I think as long as they do it right, if they lose, make the loss, I would say maybe not clean. It would just be bad if Cena beat Cody clean, and I think it'll be bad if Cody beats Cena in this current iteration as a heel clean. You don't want either character to take a nerf. You don't want either guy to kind of like lose any luster. Because at the end of the day, WWE has to continue on after this year. Cody has to still be seen as that tip-top guy, right? And Cena, you want to give him the due respect from the years of work he's been putting in. But it'll be interesting though. Let me know what y'all think, man. Who needs to win more? Heel Cena or Cody Rhodes, man? This matchup is a dream matchup to me. Cena probably my favorite wrestler ever. And honestly, my GOAT. And Cody Rhodes right now is my favorite wrestler. So, I mean, this is just a dream matchup. I got so much respect for both guys. It'll be a great match. And I appreciate how John Cena was so serious in the Elimination Chamber. He wasn't like the weatherman clown Cena that we've been getting. He's serious. He was up in there putting work in. And I applaud him for turning heel finally. And it shows a lot about how they view Cody, that Cena could finally turn heel. Remember how John Cena told Roman years ago when he was big dog still, I'm still around because you're not doing your job. You're not good enough. And finally, they found somebody good enough. So John Cena doesn't have to be that good guy anymore. But be on the lookout for that video. I'll do a whole breakdown about the significance of this, how Cody looks, the significance of Cena turning, and how they view Cody, man. It's a great moment. But let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all again. Until next time, we say salute.